Have you ever felt like you're living someone else's life? Like you're going through the motions every day, but deep down, something feels off? You wake up, go to work, come home, scroll your phone, go to bed, and repeat. And somewhere in the back of your mind, there's this quiet voice asking, is this it? Is this all there is? If you're nodding right now, you're not alone. Millions of people feel this way. But here's what nobody talks about. That restless feeling, it's not a problem to fix. It's actually your soul trying to tell you something incredibly important. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share a simple truth that completely changed how I see life. It's not another productivity hack or self-help trick. It's something much deeper, something that can transform how you experience every single day. So if you're ready to understand why you feel stuck and discover the one shift that changes everything, keep watching. Here's what's happening. Most of us are living like we're passengers in our own lives. Imagine this. You're in a car, but instead of driving, you're in the back seat, while someone else controls where you go. That someone else? It's not actually a person. It's all the expectations, the shoulds, the beliefs about how life is supposed to work that you picked up along the way. Your parents' dreams for you, society's definition of success, your friends' opinions about what's normal. And here's the crazy part. Most of these beliefs, they're not even yours. You absorbed them when you were young, before you even knew you had a choice. Now they're running your life, like background software, making decisions without you even realizing it. That's why you can achieve everything you thought you wanted and still feel empty. You got the job, the relationship, the house, but it feels hollow because none of it came from your true self. It came from these borrowed beliefs about what should make you happy. The result? You feel disconnected, like you're watching your life instead of living it, like you're successful on paper, but struggling on the inside. Does this sound familiar? You're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not doing life wrong. You're just living from someone else's blueprint instead of your own. So, how do you break free from this? How do you start living your actual life instead of the life you think you're supposed to live? Here are 3 simple but powerful steps. Step 1, notice the voice. The first step is becoming aware of that inner critic, the voice that's constantly judging, comparing, and telling you what you should do. Most people think that voice is them, but it's not. It's just thoughts happening in your mind. Try this. For the next week, whenever you catch yourself feeling anxious or stressed, pause it and ask, what is my mind telling me right now? Just notice. Don't argue with it. Don't try to change it. Just observe it. Like you're watching a movie. You might hear thoughts like, I should be further along by now. Everyone else has it figured out. I'm not good enough. But the moment you can see these thoughts, instead of being lost in them, something shifts. You realize you're not your thoughts. You're the awareness that notices them. That's huge. It's the difference between being trapped in a storm and watching it from a safe place. Step 2, ask better questions. Once you see your thoughts clearly, you can start asking different questions. Instead of, what should I do? Ask, what feels true for me? Instead of, what will people think? Ask, what would I do if no one was watching? Here's my favorite. If I knew I couldn't fail and no one would judge me, what would I choose? Sit with that. Don't rush the answer. Let it marinate. You might be surprised. Maybe you'd write that book. Maybe you'd change careers. Maybe you'd have that honest conversation. Maybe you'd just spend more time in nature. These aren't random desires. They're clues, breadcrumbs, leading you back to who you really are. Step 3, Take one small step. Here's where most people get stuck. They try to change everything at once. But that's like trying to turn a cruise ship on a dime. It doesn't work. Instead, choose one tiny step. If you want to write for 5 minutes tomorrow morning. If you want to change careers, have one honest conversation. If you want deeper relationships, say one true thing. The size of the step doesn't matter. What matters is that it's real, that it's yours. Each step builds trust with yourself. It shows your soul, I'm listening, I'm here. And as you do that, life begins to respond. Opportunities appear. People show up. Things start to flow. Not because you're pushing, but because you're finally aligned with who you really are. Now listen, this journey won't always be easy. You'll feel afraid sometimes. You'll doubt yourself. People may not understand. That's okay. That's part of it. But please remember this. The fact that you feel called to something different means you're meant for something different. That restlessness, it's not a flaw. It's your compass, your inner wisdom, trying to guide you back to yourself. You don't need all the answers. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to listen to that quiet voice inside and take one small step. You're not stuck because you're broken. You're stuck because you're living someone else's life. But everything you need is already inside you. Trust that. Trust yourself. If this resonated with you, subscribe. Join this community of people committed to living authentically. Hit that like button if this message helped. It really does help more people find this work. And tell me in the comments, what's one small step you could take this week to honor your true self? I read everyone, and your courage might inspire someone else. Remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're all figuring it out together, one authentic choice at a time.